Hello there, Aries. This is Miss Joan, Miss Jones Tarot on the Hill, and I'm here to talk to you about November 5th through the 11th. We have the two cards here from our draw from the Devine Abundance deck. Let's go ahead and look at what our theme for the month is. We have sacrifice. Sometimes surrender is painful. God's cutting away all that needs to go. Illusions, obsessions, addictions. It's a sacrifice to love. Hello. A sacrifice to love. What could be better, right? Inner power. Give me the courage and the power to do what must be done. Hello. These are a perfect pair, aren't they? So we're talking about having the courage to do the thing that will set us free. Interesting, right? Okay, so we're sacrificing, but we're using our inner power to do it. All right? So how very Aries of us. I'm saying hello and us because I am one. So here we go, right? We have the three cards in front of me from the overview video. These cards have been pre-programmed for you. These are the Crow Tarot. Let's go ahead and lay them out and get into what's going on. Last week was interesting. We were a little worried about the home front. Maybe not feeling quite home and needing to do a little releasey stuff. Releasing control in order to feel less uptight, maybe. So here we go. Let's talk about this particular week, the 5th through the 11th. We want to give from our heart. We want to be helpful. We want to be useful. We want to feel connected at a heart level with another human being. So that's kind of fun. We like that. The Five of Swords is here, showing that taking our power back a little bit is on the agenda. We want to feel like we're not somebody else's pawn or being pushed around, because Aries just don't like being pushed around, okay? Let's face it, you know. That's the Six of Cups right there. And no, we really don't care for being pushed around at all. It is not our favorite thing. And yet here we are. Ah, boy, the Death card. Hello. Yes, indeed, the Death card is here saying we need to let something go so we can grow, right? A way of thinking, physical stuff, a relationship that doesn't work anymore. There's going to be something we have to give up in order to move forward, okay? And I want you to just sort of be open to the possibilities of what that is, okay? So, that could be quite a lot, all right? The Ten of Swords is showing us that we're not 100% in control over what's going on. We have no power in this situation. We're very powerless. And I feel like there's some intensity about that. It's not feeling super awesome. The Seven of Swords is here one more time to say, taking your power back in this situation is really going to happen. So, being powerful in this moment with this sacrifice isn't really going to go very well for you. And of course, the Eight of Pentacles is here saying that this week isn't a great week to make money. Okay? You're not going to make a ton of dough. Not this particular week. It's going to be kind of a drag. Sorry about that. Boy, making sacrifices. You're not making money. You're certainly not in charge of anything. That really blows. But that's where you are, and that's what's blocking you. Your solution is the Knight of Wands. And that's fighting for an idea that you have, okay? So don't let your idea go entirely, all right? Let somebody know what your idea is and that it could work. And it could be the foundation of your ideas. This is the Four of Swords. This could be the foundation of your power in the end, right? So you might be able to establish yourself and have a little bit of power in a situation. And this is the Nine of Wands, saying the person that you is exactly who you are, you know? Don't change who you are for the other people, because you're you, and that's who you are. That's what they wanted. This is what's going on, you know? I'm me, this is my foundation, and this is what we're doing, okay? The things blocking you quite literally look like a lot of people trying to tell you what the rules are. about where you are and what's going on, and you're not going to be in control of anything. You're just kind of going to, okay, following along. And it's okay to follow along sometimes. It's okay to comply, right? I know that sounds like, ugh, but remember, we're in that place of sacrifice with our inner power. So this is a big deal, that wanting to give from your heart and be in some version of control, but at the same time, a major sacrifice, right? The Death card is talking about giving something up that you care about very much. All right. It doesn't work anymore, so it's okay to let it go. But I want you to know that it for some of us, it's going to be a big deal, and it could be quite painful. So feel the feelings. Allow yourself to feel the feelings, and just work your way through it to get to the other side. All right. Even I'm breathing through that one. Sorry. So let's go ahead and get these mixed up for us, Aries, and look at all of our swords cards and the death card. Oh, we have a lot to clarify, don't we? I'm going to clarify the 5, the death card, the 7, and the 8, because I don't know why you were blocked from making money. That don't make no sense. So we'll ask about that. And of course, staying true to your ideas. You have both of these cards are talking about your ideas and the foundation of your power. So we'll pick something for that too. All right. So Father, Mother, God, Star Brothers and Sisters, let's talk about these cards for the 5th through the 11th. All right. Thank you so much for Aries. All right. So we're going to pull a card for the 5 of Swords. And we'll pull one for the Death card. Now we're going to pull one for the 7 of Swords. The 8 of Pentacles. And of course, we'll go with the 4 of Swords over here. And the 9. 9 of Wands. All right, that's a lot. Okay, let's do it though. Sometimes you just need a little bit more information, right? So let's talk about it. So we're giving from our heart, or we're trying to give from our hearts. And we have the 5 of Swords telling us that, oh boy, somebody's going to try, you're going to try and be a little bit powerful in your situation, but it's not going to go very well. You want to not fight over the little things, right? Okay. The higher view, be aware of what you're doing. Be aware of what you're doing fits the big picture, and ask yourself what new actions you can take to elevate higher. So we want to take the higher view at all times, especially as you're taking your power back. And as long as what you're considering fighting about is something that brings things up higher, then great. If it doesn't, okay. So what? Here we go, right? So we're going to look at the Death card now. What are we having to give up? Oh dear. Unique gifts. Your greatest fulfillment in life will come when you discover your unique gifts. Develop and fine-tune your gifts so you may share them with the world. I like this much better. Death. The Death card is talking about your gifts. It's talking about giving up the old reality that didn't include your gifts, right? So we're changing our minds. The person that we used to be is no longer necessary, and we need to let that person go so we can let this new gifted person in. Yay! Love that. Ooh, that was much better. It had a dark cloud on it for me. So I want you to embrace your gifts and appreciate that. Take the higher view. Don't fight over small stuff. We're not going to be in perfect control, so being careful about that. We have the 7 of Swords one more time, trying to take your power back. Labyrinth of life. You can choose to be lost in the labyrinth of life, or use these trials to harness your inner strength and come out stronger and wiser. So, there's that labyrinth of life. And interesting, it mentions strength, right? The inner power, right? Inner power. It's got a big lion on it. It's strength. Okay. It's letting us know that, okay, this trial here is going to be pushing us a little bit, but we're going to come out stronger. Meh. Now, we talked about our finances being blocked, the working being blocked. That's a drag. Allow your higher good. Don't be upset because things didn't work out the way your ego planned. Have faith that what is in your highest good will come. All right, what's in my highest good will come. All right, what's in your highest good will come, Aries. Don't be alarmed. Don't be alarmed if everything, this could be a weather situation, right? Something is delayed. The work can't happen today. Don't worry about it. It's going to be okay. All right. Now then we have the Four of Swords. We talked about the Knight of Wands wanting to fight for your ideas as part of your solution for this week. But we need to watch how we fight for our ideas, right? Because we have the Four of Swords saying that we will create space for ourselves in a certain sort of way. The path to inner peace. If you are not at peace with yourself, nothing you attract will bring you peace. Check your vibe. Oh dear. So we want to work our vibe in this situation in the best possible way, right? So as we walk into someplace new and interesting, we want to make sure that we're not projecting negative juju and saying a bunch of stuff like, well, this is the way it should be, or this is how I want it to be, and blah, 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 blah. Because if you're the new kid on the block, guess what? Go, hi, how does this normally go? And then you approach it from a place of curiosity as opposed to feeling like you should be in charge of things or telling other people how it should be. When you're in a new world, you just need to do what find out what the world does, get to know the world where you are before you start like trying to make it into what it needs to be or what you think it should be, because you're the new kid there, right? So don't do that. Kind of feel it out, right? Be gentle, feel it out, see what's going on. You might have to give up some space. You might have to do a bunch of things, but it's going to be all right, okay? Stay you, all right? The Nine of Wands is about staying yourself, not giving up who you are for anything. Trust your power. Your impact on the world is greater than you think. Whether you see it or not, your existence makes a positive difference. We're back to that. So, we finished last week this way, and we're finishing this week this way. So, smile more, whine less. Well, la-di-da. All right, what a mouthful. The Death card, oh yeah, unique gifts. Okay, so with all of this being said, I wish you well on this particular week. Remain flexible. Excellent. And we will talk more next week about the 12th through the 18th. This is, of course, a general reading, Aries. So if it isn't for you, come back next week. Like and subscribe if it is for you, and I appreciate you very much. Thank you so much. We'll talk then.